So you're back.
Man, am I bored.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to let it slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
We won't go quietly.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running.
What a pointless trip.
From each lip, and he's here to do
You killed him?
with the big
Well,
iron on
shit.
his hip.
Here I'd dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
Hello.
And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive.
Definitely going back to this trip after
And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you...
You're back. Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it. Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him. I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to. Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that. Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally. Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing. Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept. That may be the worst-kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you had proof he wasn't involved in criminal activity. But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed here. What'd you find? Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hands of our enemies, too. Alright, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have him rounded up. Pretty impressive work there. Wish I could keep you around. But for helping me nail this guy, I think you should have a little keepsake. Here. It's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week, because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bullshit.
You wish for a nuclear winter.
Whatever it is, it's really heavy.
It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? No one said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Oh.
Sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. It's just the beginning. My life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be
Okay, I'm gonna come back to that.
Tell me quick, boy, ain't love a kick. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight. And I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. Here are our top stories. Rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge. to
Oh,
the
I did look
northwest.
up the thing about
If you should find it, do not.
why the other one
repeat,
fails.
do not belittle a super
That
mutant.
guy
Hey,
wants.
no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gamora. Check your weapons with me.
Several unidentified
okay.
aircraft were spotted flying over
You'll get-
the rep contest site by a local crackpot.
The guy
He
wants
spoke to a
wanted
toy
that
bear
head
near
guy to
one of our
be
microphones.
killed.
It's ghouls, I tell you. Religious ghouls in rockets looking for a land to call their own. Don't you laugh at me. I know a spell that'll make you show your true form. Cave Rat taught it to me.
We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
Oh.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Is it still? Do you still hear it? I don't know if I had the volume like kind of going twice or not.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell.
Okay. This is a good thing I waited for that guy to stop talking then, huh? This is kind of throwing me through a loop. I'm trying to go about this the right way, and there's no arrows. So, that quest with that other guy, it fails because for like retribution or whatever, he wanted that guy Ted to be killed. So since he doesn't die, instantly fails. Guy's a scumbag. He's like, oh yeah, just go kill that guy. He wants his daddy. And it's like really? What a punk. Outside, outside, outside. I'm really confused why it doesn't say anything about this quest.
Our forces suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope.
It's like they want me to do the main quest. How is it not hard? There's no compass. It's hard enough for me with a compass. What? I totally use my brain. It's, you know, it's kind of a big place.
You're listening to Radio
It's like walking into a Marriott and you're like, alright, let's find out which room they're in.
I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. We've got some
What do you need?
for you coming right up. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway.
Back again?
I will never miss you. That's
Legion
all.
Raiders have sacked Camp Forlorn Hope, eliminating all remaining
Didn't
NCR
even give me the
forces there
razzle,
and
and I
giving the
paid
Legion
for
a
it.
strong foothold
Never again.
along the river. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for.
Hey there. Can I?
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
The fuck are you? Kachina.
Alright, well,
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What
Oh.
the fuck do you want? Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience. Joanna, that bitch spreading lies about me. I've got a lesson to teach her about loose lips. You again. Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. You can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing. Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple hundred caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship. I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course. Oh, here's some caps.
That's how you
Now give me
get
the journal.
300.
Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clarendon. At least that's what they introduced him as. I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. Seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant. He's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope. Okay, toss him at me. He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Nice guys.
No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling. Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Cool.
Did you know the Strip's all stirred up lately?
Hey. Hey.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Okay, change his tune. I'm stuck.
Don't you worry about me. Your ground knows how to stay quiet. Hey, you're Cachino's friend. You got business with me?
Oh.
We run a hotel. What do you think our business is? Sorry, but I don't know you from Adam. And you don't have any business getting in our business.
Business is good. Well, the family's got money. Of course, Gomorrah is where the action is. Business is good. Gomorrah is always open for business.
Oh, I can't go in there. Unless I kill everyone. I think I forgot a room. Maybe the Nero guys in there.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
There we go. Ooh. Okay, so I'll save over this save. It's pretty old. As if it matters now. Well, I saw that first line and not the second line, and I got confused about the content of this game again. These are some big words. Americans? Concerned Americans? How did they know? Okay. Oh yeah, I don't want to get too loud. Study. Is it one bed? Okay. Oh. I knew it. When the word stands out to you. Yep. Thank you, thank you. I'm so saving the game on that though. 'Cause I don't know what I unlocked. Oh. Okay.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Residents report briefly seeing a column of heavenly light coming out of the sky. Apocalypse predictors haven't been this excited since the war. One more story for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings would only identify himself as the
Excuse me.
Hey there. Can I get you?
calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil.
I'm not tipping that guy.
He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Damn, I thought I was going the right way.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here. Casino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
Oh.
Good to see you again. Casino. You seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Okay.
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
Just gonna make sure I don't get attacked after this. does it keep turning off? Ew, fancy.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. I don't see how that's your business. I'm just a guest here, having a little fun. Gachino? Gachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed. Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
Oh, wow. It's not often I don't have the speech for something anymore.
You again. Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here. They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the Strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
Cherry pie.
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail. Hey, fuck you. Alright, I'll place the fucking thermite myself. You get out of the casino for a bit. I'll take care of it while you're gone. Give me some time.
Can't even ask what's the prostitute now?
I'm going to deploy the thermite. Give me some time. I'm going to deploy the thermite.
Okay.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. I've got news for you. Beef prices around the New Vegas Strip have dropped significantly following an agreement
Roxy's not
between
working
the
at all,
Overlords
actually.
and Brahman Baron Heck Gunderson. In other news,
I tell you, not at home is
courier
gonna have
found
his
shot
day.
in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's the delivery service you can count on. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Here's Baby Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely had to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Next.
I actually don't know why they're barking at this point.
Be sure to check out the
Yeah,
courtyard.
I
Some of the hottest
have no idea. Yeah, but my parents are still down there.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Grandma's got a present for you.
I insist. So I'm gone.
Return to Kachina. Alright, time to get my guns taken away again.
From their vast, mysterious sky, I'll try hard.
So much for looking like Christmas, huh? Feels like a weird day anyway, though. I don't know, just with like everything going on. It's not like some super festive kind of moment.
Welcome back to Gamora.
Yeah, I really wonder about if I will.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after
I
dusk.
hope you enjoy
I've
it.
been unable to identify them too.
Especially everything you just went through and
Did you know the strip's all stirred up
all
lately?
this.
Word out of Camp Golf is that
Hey, what gonna do?
our rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. An anonymous soldier said
I figured you might have that problem. That guy's pretty much a mystery. I did some asking around about him. On the down low, of course. Turns out the boss's plans are right fucked without him. Killing him would probably work wonders. Just don't let anyone see you do it.
Oh, they killing people.
Hey, what can I do for you? Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught after he melted all the guns. Bastard mentioned your name before they shot him in the head. Now the bosses want to see you. Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Maybe they're vacuuming. I don't know.
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies. They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another
I
chance to
can
get
mute
both of them
this so
together
they
in the
shut
same
up
room.
if you want.
I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out. All right, I'll take care of them. Just give me the word when to start shooting. When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
Alright. Just vacuuming. Yep, they're vacuuming. I will mute the mic so the both of us don't have to endure this. Whee!
Hey, what can I do for you?
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect.
Damn it, I did it again.
The audience around. Somebody prove me wrong?
Find yourself a girl or a
Put
guy.
on my
Have some fun.
newsman fedora here. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Also, NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved.
Hey, you're the one everyone's talking about. What business you got with me? All kinds of business. Most of it is ours.
Official told us a serious mechanical failure
Hey,
would have been
I'll
a
take care of
disaster
them when
because
you're
of the
ready.
age
Just
of
say
the
the
train
word.
and the
And
scarcity
suggest doing it while the
of the
talk
Let's have
is
some words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Please have a seat. Let's have a bit of a powwow.
Let's have... some words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking. So I assume you know why we called you here. Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die of failure. Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy. The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come.
Hey! Come on! I'm gonna clip your sorry ass!
Fuck no. Hot at home. Must be cozy up there in the lucky.
Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun. Bye.
Does this mean you could kill that other guy? I don't know where he is though. Pick pot. Yeah. Boom. All right. I don't really feel like going back and doing that right now. And these I have to switch these guys up. I don't know if that means I don't have my gear. So. Let's do it. My stuff is very valuable. That's what it is. Just for that insult, we'll go do this one then. Oh,
We're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Moving on. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. We'll have more news for you
there you are.
at the top of the hour. More classics coming right up for you.
Autosave.
Stay tuned.
Alright. Oh, I guess considering, right? Like, the story mission? Like, right on par, right? Level 30? Eh. Alright. What do we do this now? Forgot what I was wearing.
Johnny
guy looks so cool.
What if you stay?
Are they vacuuming again? So what happens when people come over the one time things get cleaned?
Did you know this? That's a true friend of this wonderful place. Lady Luck shines on you.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out. Relax, baby. The safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection.
I don't know why that guy kept calling me his baby.
Hey, that... Guess those Omerta finks got what was coming to him. Hey, ya baby, good to see you. Always nice to have a celebrity drop by.
That guy's Swank.
Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. This is my joint. Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the Tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig? You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts. Sure. Creepy bunch of cats, you ask me. Ah, sure, they act all polite and civilized, but there's something off about them, you dig?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. That resort of
Cannibals.
theirs is ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement. Sure. The Tops? Yeah, sure, you want the nickel tour? Old Swank's happy to oblige. We got everything you could want. Slot machines in the back, cards and roulette in the front, fine entertainment upstairs in the Aces Theater. And all with your security personally guaranteed by the chairman and Mr. House's own Securitron police. It's the Tops. Ah, they're a shifty pack of rats. If I were you, I'd keep one hand on my wallet and the other on my gun whenever they're around. House is an all-right kind of guy. Sure, he keeps a pretty tight grip on the reins, but Vegas is a wild horse. You can't just give her her head. Without Mr. House, we'd still be wearing gecko skins, poking around the ruins with pointy sticks and scalping people for giggles. Man, we're only the coolest cats on the whole strip. We've been here the longest, we got the swinkiest digs, and we got caps rolling in like the tide. Everybody loves the chairman, because we show him a simple good time, no strings attached.
With guns.
Oh boy, those clowns? Listen up, kid, and listen good. I don't care how many fancy Latin names he gives himself, a thug ain't nothing but a thug. Warlords and emperors? Don't make me laugh. At least they got enough brains to stay the hell out of New Vegas. Mr. House had cleaned their clocks.
Mr. House. Bam.
I hear they got their act together out west. Like a real old-time country, they tell me. Nah, maybe that's true and maybe it ain't. But Vegas is a whole new scene. Those Bear Flag boys better step light unless they want a knuckle supper. Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me? Huh? What are you talking about? That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer? He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more? Jesus, I can't even believe it. After all House did to set us up with this swank joint. I don't suppose there's more. Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested. Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig?
Hey.
I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
Oh, I like this place. Where's my stuff?
Well, welcome back to the top.
Give me my stuff. I have to go upstairs and get it, don't I?
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Gomorrah is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new
I
manager.
don't know, it feels like as nice a place
Before he
as it
left,
should be.
Nero told me him and Big Saul were real
pretty
tight, see?
empty.
Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead.
And
Said he
poorly
always
lit.
wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
Also,
You
a
dig this
baggage
crazy scene or
courier
what?
found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on.
No one else is swimming? I'll do
Promotional
it.
consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up?
I feel it between us two. Sometimes you
People.
I thought Benny was a stand-up guy.
mad
Hard to
about the
believe he was a rat all along.
Ooh, word spreads fast around here, huh?
Get your drink? Best booze in Vegas, baby.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the war. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit
Why is he...
Baby, good to see you.
Talk to me.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you come? Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you?
You can't. I don't even want to turn in my chips. Because I didn't know I had any.
Our forces suffered a huge blow at Fort Lee.
Oh.
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience
Yeah, I
in
saw
New
this guy in
Vegas.
Star Wars.
My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your night?
Lando, is that you?
Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what,
Wait, Lando
you see
doesn't
any
have an
good
eye
acts while you're
patch.
out wandering, give them my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread. Ooh, a sharp customer. All right. 5% it is.
Hey, 5%.
Well, it was my idea. Well, Me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas.
I know it was cool, but I didn't really like him in Battlefront 2.
Benny? He's an alright cat, you dig? He don't got much musical talent, but he knows how to run a business. When he's around, anyways. Well, now, you didn't hear this from Tommy, but Benny likes to go off on a bender now and then. Usually he's only gone a couple of days, but this last time, nobody saw him for almost a month. Ask me, I think he's got a dame from Gomorrah, holed up in a suite, because nobody ever saw him leave it. Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act.
Oh.
Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rat Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater. Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rat Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all. You know it, baby. Now, why would you want to go breaking Tommy's heart asking a question like that? Here I run the finest entertainment venue in all New Vegas, and you're asking me, what else is there? Nothing close to what we got here at the Tops, that's for sure.
Now see, that's bias.
It's cool, baby. Tommy's a forgiving fella.
Ring a ding, baby. Hey, there's the high
Ring-a-ding.
roller.
Did someone die back here? Clean that up. Make me sick. Come on, I steal that hat.
Guess things got what was coming to them.
How's it hanging? You dig this crazy scene or what?
Oh, I dig. I don't know where the hell the elevator is, but I dig. Oh my god. Wait, where was his suite? One of those. Jump off this. Wait, what?
I dig this crazy slang.
Didn't they give me the key or whatever to the 13th floor for his room? Oh, daddy. Alright. Yeah. What the? It's Punk's room.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. I've got news for you.
Hey.
Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends.
Okay.
Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Also, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
And he was never heard from again. There's nothing in this one. Slam. What a great hallway. Just hack out. There's just breaking everything. It's fine. Kinda sucks I actually got the key though. I would have preferred to break in. It's my thing. Let them know I was here. Wow, it's got a big one. Sleep in your killer's bed. What? What the? Who was that? You look so happy to see me. In this weird carved out hole in the wall. What?
Hey! Hi
to meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself.
Yes,
I'm
man.
a PDQ-88B security, but you can call me
so
Yes
excited.
Man.
Oh my god.
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Yeah. So helpful.
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave. Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy! I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
This guy's awesome.
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Wow.
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan. It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network. You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the Platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs. I knew he was carrying the Platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the Platinum chip? Just in the last year alone?
Wow.
Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
Yes, man.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head. That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
I don't want to kill Yes Man.
Benny carries it with him at all times. I think he's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The Platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word. I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is, whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I didn't mean that.
Whether
Who
I
needs
want
their
to or
support?
not.
The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what
The
makes
White
them
Glove's
tick.
dying.
And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel. They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them. They
Whatever you
fire
say,
artillery on
Boomer.
anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well, that'd be neat,
The
wouldn't
Daily
it?
Show is live with the Yule log.
Then consider them ignored. If they end up firing their howitzers at us, we'll ignore that too. Until it goes away. That's one down, 4 to go. The cons are just... they're a
Dirty people.
They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude. They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway. They were one of the tribes the 3 families pushed out of Vegas. A whole bunch got killed. So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then, they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just no getting rid of them.
I forget if they were nice when I got there or not.
Anything else?
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin.
From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy. A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That's 2 down, 3 to go. They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots.
When you say I love you.
Nope. I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something. Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be trusted. And this is coming from Benny. He hated their casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something, because he said they always are. Wow! That is amazing! You are just a hero! I am serious! That's 3 down, 2 to go! Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. This is Benny's workshop. When the Tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something. Neat. Let me know what you find out.
I will.
That's right. Like I said, it's probably pretty important because it has non-standard hardware, just like the Lucky 38. The data on that platinum chip is a big secret, unless you can find a dedicated reader to decode it. Isn't that frustrating?
Yes, man.
I have to admire your prudent nature. Why get caught up in action, you know? And results? Don't...
Okay. Oh, that opens up a lot of options, huh? What informative robotics? Guess I'm not gonna confront Benny now then. You got some research. Yeah, I really didn't do that much with them. I don't remember too much about the cons. I'm curious about that a new location on my map though. Yeah, I know that part, but they're like, oh, I visited them in Red Canyon. I don't remember if they were nice people when I was there or not. Where is Red Rock Canyon? I feel like it was somewhere around here. There we go. Oh. Okay.
I thought Benny was a stand-up guy. Hard to believe he was a rat all along.
Whoa! Watch out!
What? Oh, okay.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Thought I was here. What?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical. No reference for it. You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
He's not the Khan of Khans.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Ha! The Great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Okay.
Not now, I'm busy.
Just gonna borrow this. Yeah, of course. I hope you feel alright. Oh, you wanna like sleep right on? Okay. If you do, good night. Either way, hope you feel alright, okay? Probably if, like, should I keep going with this, or call it there? What do you think? In case you fall asleep, be like, just keep going. Okay, got it. Alright, I will talk to you later. Bye bye.